Yep. Hello, people of Blockey Hockey. I have Frumpy Bear, Rube, and Youppi with the desk. I believe. Yes, I do. And yeah, today it's an exciting game. First playoffs game. Minnesota versus Orlando Storm. How interesting. So yeah, Frumpy Bear, what are your perspective on this game?
Yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the more exciting first round matchups this season. I think Minnesota, when they are playing their best, can compete with any other team in the league, and I have faith in them to put in a good performance tonight against a pretty good Orlando team.
Very well said, Frumpy Bear. I couldn't agree more. Robe, what are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, this has been a very anticipated matchup between these two. We saw them play earlier in the season. It was very entertaining, maybe for the wrong reasons, but I think this is going to be a really good game. I think it's going to be fun to watch.
I believe it as well. Orlando having some interesting games, and Minnesota, can't lie, not watched a single of their games. But it's bound to be interesting. And sending it over to Youppi.
Hello,
What are your
verse.
thoughts?
I think it's gonna be a really good game. It really depends on what kind of team Minnesota comes out with tonight. They've been kind of inconsistent during the break and scrims and stuff. And like, I mean, as a team, they've been pretty inconsistent all season. But whenever they have Tango in net, they've been really good. Specifically, because Tango is such a good goaltender, he might be good enough to steal them this game or the whole series. It just kind of depends how the players in front of him are supporting him.
Yeah, great insight on the Minnesota team. But I believe that Orlando is having Tinder for the first game, right?
They do have Tindor.
Which what kind of advantage do you think he brings to the team?
Is this still for me?
It can be anyone.
I think he brings a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, and why is
Yes, because it seems like he's pretty emo right now. He brings really bad vibes. I've played with Tindor before, where sometimes he'll show up to games and he's just non-verbal and doesn't really talk and kind of like just diss his teammates on the low key. Like he can bring some pretty bad vibes. So if he's not here and wanting to play, I think he could actually kind of like negatively affect his team.
that? I agree so much. I hate that guy too. Frumpy Bear, we need some
What'd I say?
predictions.
Uh,
predictions then.
I like Minnesota in this game. I'm gonna take them 2-1. I think Tango puts up a really strong performance.
Robe, what are your thoughts on this call?
Give me 4-3 Orlando.
And Youppi?
I'll take like 3-2 Minnesota. A little upset win.
I believe in Orlando 4-0. I believe this is going to be an easy game for them. And I'm going to send it over to the caster, I believe. Yes.
No, I don't believe. Oh, there's Demoni.
Oh, are we sending it to the booth?
We're
Yeah,
sending
my
it to
fault.
caster Demoni.
Yeah.
Hello everybody. I'm here, ready to cast this playoff game, our first game of playoffs. Here come the Minnesota Grey Ducks out of the locker room. They are ready to play. Monsters Blue getting the start. And the Orlando Storm, the home team, ready to try and prevent this upset here in their home arena. Hackers, Herb, Clifford, Birdie, Bug, and Tindor, and Wad all taking the ice. Clifford, I believe, going to be the 7th man, sitting on the bench, hyping the team up. That veteran presence for the Orlando Storm. And who is my color commentator for today?
Hello.
Hello, Frumpy Bear.
Hello. I
How
mean,
are
yeah.
you?
I can't complain. It's a nice Wednesday evening for an exciting game, hopefully.
And you did say you expected this Minnesota team to win, and I have to say, I've got to agree. I'm going to give them the edge in this game. I do think they've played better when Monsters Blue is in the lineup over Fall Guys.
Monsters Blue has been a good fill-in for them as like a non-HL player, and then as we mentioned on the desk, Tango, having him in the net makes all the difference for this team.
Absolutely. Face-off underway, though. Lieno taking it down into the corner. Birdie W chasing behind the net. Has it. Tries the stretch pass out for Packers, but that's swatted down by Jail. He's got another opportunity. Hits a Minnesota defender once again. Birdie W spamming the P3s down the ice. None of them connecting so far. Jail's P3 pass from inside his own zone to Lieno fails, and he's forced to regroup. Jail once again looking at the same side. We've seen the same play 5 times in a row this game, both by different teams. Packers finally getting a shot away. Some offense here in the first minute as Tango makes the easy glove save. Monsters Blue now taking it down, trying to get one out of the corner to one of his teammates, but Packers makes the read and steals the pass for himself, takes it down the middle, gets past Jail, and his shot is saved by Tango. Bug into the corners, tries to hit the slot, and it's swatted away by Jail.
Yeah, just a really good positional save from Tango there on a 5-hole. You know, when you have a one-on-one with the goalie, it's really hard for the goalie to make a save, and he just makes a really quality stop there.
Packers with more pressure out of the corner. Tango gloving it down, making sure he can't get that pass to WOD0, who'll take it as Packers looks to get a change. His attempt to pass to the slot is blocked by Arden B. He's still got possession, though. Looking for Herb, and he had the P3 loaded up, but Arden B says no with the poke check. The Grushka fails to make his way down the ice. He's pressured by Herb. The deadline acquisition from the Orlando Storm traded him for Radium 7. It might have been 1-for-1. I'm not entirely, I don't remember for sure.
There might have been a pick involved, but
I think there was a pick involved, but it was
player-wise,
essentially
it was a
1-for-1.
1-for-1. Yeah. And something to watch out for in the second line is R-Doggy and Arden B, who've been a surprisingly good duo so far this season. Arden B coming over from the Milwaukee Muskies in a trade early in the season.
2 players known for their very lopsided offensive play styles as Herb gets a shot away. Tango makes the save. He drops it right in front, and Herb is unable to capitalize off that. Tango doesn't give him any room. But as you were saying, Arden B and R-Doggy have been clicking the entire season. It remains to be seen whether they'll be able to continue that momentum into playoffs, though. Here's Packers on Jail. First line's back on for both teams. Jail defending himself in the corner very well, trying to get it out to the other side. He's able to clear the zone momentarily, but Packers finds his way back in right at the blue line. Lieno crosses it for Monsters Blue. He couldn't land the one-timer. Bug was there, and he got it instead. Monster goes back the other way as Bug misplays it. Birdie W there to dispatch him, but he lags. Monsters Blue, a lot of space behind the net, and he's unable to capitalize on it. Jail will try a blind cross. Bug able to pick that one up. He can't get through Lieno on the boards, though. He has to pull it back. Puck on a string there. Lieno hits him with the same move, gets it into the corner. But just suffocated in that corner, not able to make a move out of it. Packers will pressure it down into the other corner. His offensive corner where Jail will try to defend him. Packers gets loose, but not able to get any offense out of it. Back up for R-Doggy, but that's poke checked away by Bug. Jail will take it back to regroup for Minnesota. His stretch pass up for R-Doggy's picked off by Wad to Packers, and he's not able to get the shot away. R-Doggy, some great defense getting back there. Good awareness. Packers for Wad in the middle, and he's not able to connect on that slot pass. Wad noticeably donning a orange or a red cow skin to match Packers' blue cow skin. The iconic one that he's been using his entire Blockey career. Here's Greatness trying to find Arden B towards the high neutral zone. That would have been a dangerous chance as Arden B connected with that, but nonetheless, Minnesota find themselves back in their own zone after Orlando dispatches that chance. Here's WOD0. in the offensive corner. Greatness chasing him. ohLuvv coming in to pinch the second man behind the net. Not able to clear it out quite yet. He's still facing a lot of pressure from ohLuvv. Both Selke nominees this season, I believe, ohLuvv and ohLuvv. ohLuvv takes a shot from deep, testing winner 16, and his glove is sharp tonight as he's got his first save. ohLuvv down the ice, has it behind the Minnesota's net. Jail will take it back out. Gets it past ohLuvv, but couldn't quite find an angle to shoot it. ohLuvv out of the corner, nearly loses it again, just has to emergency P3 it out. Monsters Blue pressures Jail, the secondary pressure, and he ends up off sides. A good chance was developing there for the Minnesota Grey Ducks, but unfortunately they're forced out of the zone here. Face-off underway. Packers wins it with a P1 forward, but Minnesota receives that off Lieno, having the puck delivered to him. Packers up the boards, has Lieno to beat. Lieno able to drive him back behind the net, but couldn't quite knock possession into Minnesota's hands. 2 seconds left in the period. Packers not able to get anything going, and that'll be it for the first period. Relatively low action so far. 2 shots to 1 in favor of Orlando, and we will go back up to our desk where we're joined by Rob, Bursk, Frumpy Bear, and Youppi.
Thank you very much, Dominic. I don't know how to say it, but that doesn't matter. What's a not very interesting round score-wise, but there's been some decent chances. Who do you think really is in this game to win it right now from P-Bear?
I mean, I think Orlando has generated some better opportunities than Minnesota has so far, but I still do think it's too early to say that one team truly has like the edge over the other. I think they've both done a good job of playing each other so far.
Yeah, I agree very much. Been very equal game so far. Both goalies are looking at like 1 save each, basically. They were both decent. What is your opinion on that, Rube?
Yeah, it's been kind of boring so far. The Storm had a couple good looks, but they were off the mark by a bit. Nothing really threatening at this point. You know, it's anyone's game. I'm surprised there were no goals scored in the first period. I thought it would be higher scoring than this.
Yeah, I'm also a little bit disappointed in this game. Looking a little bit stale right now. Hopefully somebody will bring out something great, either if it's bringing out a storm in Orlando or a flying duck coming in. Who do you think will do this for the teams, Youppi? And you're muted, by the way.
Apologies. Right now, from what I can tell, it looks like it's going to be Packers. I think that Minnesota hasn't been respecting him enough. Specifically Jail. I feel like they're kind of giving him the puck a lot and playing a little too aggressive when he does have it. They kind of need to just lock up when Packers has the puck and try to get the puck back before going into offense. But yeah, we can send it back up to the booth. Sorry to go into the end of the time.
Yep, okay.
No worries. Analysis is key because some people like me have no idea what's going on and just call the game as they see it. Here is Jail off the face-off, up for Monsters Blue. Bug back to defend that, gets it up for Packers. He'll try to curve past Jail on the boards as he tries to head fake him and head towards the middle, but that won't work. Monsters Blue taking it back up. Packers receives that after Monsters Blue is unable to really do anything in that corner. He got it again against an easier opponent this time in Birdie W, but Birdie still able to get the best of him. Packers now stretch pass up for Bug. Lieno snipes it, tries to find the shot, but can't get through the bodies as Orlando had 2 people there to ping the puck. Bug down the boards against Monsters Blue. 2 4.5K minimum contracts. Both non-HL eligible. Here's Packers out of the corner. His own corner, I should add. Past Monsters Blue, but Jail able to get him deep in the neutral zone. Tries to make some offense of his own, but just unable to get there. as Packers was swarming him with poke checks. Minnesota looking to get some changes. Ardoggy and Ardent B on the ice now. Ardoggy tries to cross it. Tindor picks him off, looks for a shot, but just won't get there. Couldn't quite get a grasp on that puck. Here's Ardoggy, picks Tindor's pocket. He looked for the slot pass. That failed. He's still got pressure in the corner. Once again looking for the pass. This time not able to get the hit before Tindor does. Tindor behind his own net, still with Ardoggy pressuring him. It's been about 15 seconds of them battling, and Tindor finally gets free. Tindor looking to go up the ice. Just flings one into the Minnesota zone. It's quickly P3'd out by Greatness. Ardoggy will take the reins here. Has Wad 0 on him, a tough opponent in the corner. But Ardoggy able to get it out to the middle, and Ardent B is not there to receive the pass. He's too far towards the higher slot. And Minnesota fails to connect on what could have been their best chance of the night. Here's Tindor back in his own zone, chased by Arden. Arden's got it behind the net. Looks to get a pass out. That hits the side of the net and gets stuck on the post. Tindor will take it out. Tries to find Wad, but Jail off the bench, able to eliminate that opportunity. Tindor hounded behind his own net by Jail. But Jail unable to keep Tindor from clearing it. Bug will take the reins here for Orlando, as I believe Tindor and Wad will look to get a change for Packers and Birdie. Bug to the middle for Packers, but the P3 pass is just way too hot for Packers to handle.
Yeah, that was an absolute rocket towards the slot right there, but Orlando doing a fairly decent job of getting those opportunities towards the middle. They just have not been able to capitalize on one yet.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe he was just hoping for a Minnesota player to crouch in front of that one and for Packers to have an easy tap in. I'm not quite sure, but nonetheless, both teams getting some opportunities this period, but still no shots to be found. Neither goalie has really been tested a whole lot. And we remain scoreless halfway through this game. Packers trying to change that, finds his way into the corner. Jail defending on him. Packers hits a couple moves, looks for Bug in the middle, but I believe Jail got a stick on that as it's sent behind Bug. Orlando still with offensive pressure. Bug just poked by Liano as he almost got it to the middle for Packers. Jail will take the reins for Minnesota and clear. Not for long. Packers takes it back, looks for the pass to the middle. Great heads-up pass, but Liano with a great ping. Was a cup champion last season with his teammate Jail. And they look to repeat that same magic this season. Minnesota, somebody double-check this, but they might be the 6th seed, which was the seeding that Houston was when they won the cup. Here's Ardoggy. Arden B. Trying to find his way towards the net, but Tindor keeping it away behind and looking for the pass up for 1-0. He sneaks one through. Tango somehow able to clear that one. What was originally a horrible mistake is one of the greatest recoveries we've seen this season, as Tango stuns me, and I'm sure all of you, with a great clear.
Yeah, I don't even think Wad expected that to be really a shot, as it just somehow snuck through Tango and it was on the post, and Tango luckily able to get that out in time before any Orlando player taps it home.
Ardoggy there with his signature P3, but Tango with the highlight of the shift. I don't think he was expecting that to be a shot either. Obviously a bad mishap. You do not want your goalie letting those through, but great recovery from the Vezina nominee as Ardoggy cashes in off the face-off.
Yeah, that's something Ardoggy's always been good at, as a play off the face-off, and you know, last season scored a handful of those. I don't know if he's done as many this season, but I mean, always dangerous off the draw, and right there he takes advantage of it and beats Winter to the far side.
A great move from Ardoggy, catching Orlando's players off guard, getting the face-off shot. And Minnesota have put themselves up by 1 in this game. And what do you think has gone right for them this period? Minnesota getting, 2 shots to 1 this period so far. Do you think they're playing better at all?
Yeah, I mean, last period, a lot of the offensive pressure came from Orlando and Minnesota trying to play like a little bit of counterplay off of that. And then they weren't really able to generate a lot of opportunities. Orlando stood tall defensively, but this period, lots of great chances. And, off the faceoff there for our dog, he's able to drive one home.
And he almost tried it again there. He got his signature P3 off the boards. He landed that a couple times this game so far, that being the second. But Jail is forced back into his own end as he has forced to go back on defense. 4 seconds left in this period. Jail looking to get some last second offense for the Grey Ducks. Lieto from center. And the Grey Ducks attack was not enough to beat the clock. It's 1-0 Minnesota as we send it back up to our second intermission desk. And what could be the last desk of this game.
Thank you, Domini. What's a period, I would say. Starting off very slow, nothing really happening, nobody really finding a footing. But then something changed with Tango almost letting up a big goal. And then right after the Ducks scoring a goal. Do you think that the Orlando has any chance to come back into this game? Ruby? Who's muted?
Yeah, I'm here. That was a crazy second period. There were a little more chances on both sides, I think, in the first period, and Minnesota were able to capitalize on the chance, and Orlando were not. So, that's where it is right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, it's completely fine. I'll just send it right on from Peter. What is your opinion on how the playstyles, the playstyles right now?
I feel like Orlando just isn't really, there's too much like solo play, I feel, from their team. They're not really getting too many good passing opportunities, and Minnesota's taking advantage of that because Jails has just been sticking to Packers pretty much the entire game, and he's doing a decent enough job of containing him. And the Minnesota second line, it's up to them to score on a weaker Orlando second line. And they've been able to do that.
Very true. We don't have much time, so Youppi, if there's anything you want to say before we go up, say it.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no. Yeah, I'll send it up to Domini with the casting.
Hello, Damini here. We are ready for this third period. Orlando looking to try and make a comeback, and Minnesota looking to cling on to their lead here. As, they are the underdog in this series technically by seeding, but when it comes to the opinion of the public, it seems to be pretty split on which team will win this series. Here's Bug trying to cross it for Packers. He's defeated by Jail. He's still got good pressure behind the net, but Packers get stuck on the net. Jail able to bring it back out. Just crit chains it past Bug into the other corner. He goes. Jail hits a series of pullbacks, sorry, plural. But that won't do anything. Bug up for Packers, wide open, tries the P3, but unfortunately just not able to get all he wanted on that. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Maybe a Minnesota player got a stick on it.
It was just a really good pass from Bug out of the corner to break out for Packers, who had a one-on-one opportunity with Tango once again, and he just sent that wide, trying to hit it off the post for a tap-in. Another good opportunity from Orlando, they just aren't able to convert on.
And a great series of moves there from Jail to get a shot on goal. Another breakout pass, this time Packers to Bug, but he's not able to make anything of it. And Bug definitely a little rough around the edges as a player, but has his moments, or has had his moments for this Orlando team in his rookie season. Did you have something to add to what you were saying?
I was going to say that on this first line for the Storm, just in that shift alone, they were looking for more passes, trying to create more opportunities for their other line mates. And right there, they got 2 pretty quality chances but Minnesota, you know, they're a little lackluster defending that cross pass. But I mean, Orlando just not able to capitalize yet, and Minnesota doing a good job of keeping up sustained offensive pressure on the second line.
And Minnesota keeping up that pressure, they were, as Ardoggy and Arden B got 2 prime chances there, almost a third if Igrushka was able to land that pass across to Arden B. He was almost wide open. Here's Arden to the middle. Ardoggy there had so much space to shoot, but just whiffed over it. Greatness' shot blocked. Wad goes the other way, but can't find his way to the middle of the ice before Minnesota is able to apprehend him. Wad out of the corner for him, and he finds the far side. Orlando has made this game.
Yeah, it's a good pass from Wad, and you know he didn't have a single assist in the regular season. Finished with 11 goals, 0 assists, and right here in the playoffs, to get Orlando on the board, he makes a great pass out to Herbie Humid, a new acquisition to the team, and is able to slot one home on his fellow Frenchman, Tango.
Yeah, Herb has certainly had an interesting career. Never really broke out to his full potential, but he seems to be playing pretty well here on this Orlando second line, gelling well with Wad. Probably better fit for this team than Radium overall.
Yeah, Radium
Here's
a more
Ardoggy.
puck-heavy winger than what this Orlando team needed, and they were able to find a perfect replacement in Herbie Humid.
Here's Herb from the outside. Lands a P3, but he's swatted away. A good ping there from whichever Minnesota pinged that one, or whichever Minnesota player pinged that one. I didn't really catch it. Here's Tindor up the ice for Orlando. Ardoggy behind him, but he gets it pinged away. Somehow Ardoggy's able to reach his stick all the way to that puck. Orlando from center looking to start their attack. Packers loses it to Igrushka. Lieno can't find his way up the ice, and it's back in the hands of Packers. Packers gets a couple pullbacks off to fool Igrushka, but can't get a move off. Birdie from deep. His shot is pinged by Tango. Good glove there. Another glove as Birdie tries to find the middle of the ice. Tango gets to that one before he can.
And the momentum of this game shifting in Orlando's favor as they're forcing Minnesota to be the aggressive team offensively, and the Storm are doing a fantastic job of getting breakaways off of this and creating good opportunities, and they were able to capitalize on one, and Birdie with a nice shot from the blue line on that last possession.
Here's Monsters Blue in the corner. Both teams playing a lot more aggressive than they did to start this game. Obviously, in playoffs, you're going to want to limit your mistakes, and that is what both teams were doing, but they've really ramped up the heat here in this third period. 1:50 to go. Jail in the corner for Minnesota, looking to find a shot, and he does, but Winner 16 makes the save. He had a little bit of room on that short side, but Winner read him like a book. Here's Monster out of the corner. Finds the middle, but it's behind Lieno, and Packers will steal. Packers gets it around Jail, looking for a shot opportunity, but it's pinged away. Couldn't quite generate enough space for himself. Here is Jail with absolutely miles of space. Takes it up himself, but just a little maybe overcooks there. He takes it right into the defender. He's still got good pressure, though, on Tindor in the corner. Jail get with inside position, gets the pass away, but it's not enough. His second opportunity pinged away by Wad 0. Tindor will try and take the lead here as he reads the pullback. It's back out to Arden B, though. He's offsides, but it doesn't matter. His shot was saved by Winner 16 anyways. 45 seconds to go. Minnesota with pressure. Tindor trying to clear it out of his own end. Ardoggy in the corner. He's a tough guy to beat in those corners. And he keeps the pressure going. 30 seconds to go. Ardoggy gets the pass out. Arden B's there. And Orlando able to clear it out. The defense saves the day. Wad 0 takes it up the other way. Gets Igrushka out of his way, but couldn't find the middle of the ice. Igrushka able to clear out of his own zone. Ardoggy takes it the other way. Tindor back for it for Orlando. Once again, that corner battle will ensue. Tindor wins it this time, but Ardoggy lands a pullback to quickly regain possession. 3 seconds to go. He's going to have to get a pass out. And Arden B with a good chance in front. but he's not got enough time left on the clock. That'll be it for the third period, and we are going to overtime. I am sure our desk will have a great deal to analyze for this third intermission.
Thank you very much. And we are back up here in the analysis. And what a period. Orlando finding the footing for a quick second and scoring a goal to make it equal. And as we go into overtime, Orlando is not looking great, taking a lot of shots and a lot of good quality shots. Youppi, where do you think this game is going right now? You're muted.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. It really feels like it switched into Orlando's favor after that Herbie Hamid goal, but then it like completely swayed back into Minnesota's favor, in my opinion. I mean, there were still a couple chances from Orlando, but Minnesota's second line has just looked so good, and Jail has been kind of diffing Packers in that matchup tonight. I mean, Jail was talking his smack on the bench there, trying to get Packers' attention, maybe try to get in his head. And he kind of has the right to. Jail has had more puck possession. He hasn't been giving the puck up nearly as much as Packers. And his line is kind of outplaying Packers.
Yeah, and as Youppi said, Orlando kind of looking rough right now, getting diffed by Jail. Rube, what do you think they have to change in their team to come back into this game?
I feel like Orlando aren't getting the best shots. And I feel like they're not taking very quality shots compared to what I saw beforehand. I think Minnesota's shots are way more dangerous. Even though the shot count is only different by like 2, I don't think it tells the full story.
Couldn't agree more. Feel like this has been a very one-sided game almost. And with a few seconds closing out, I will have to send it back to the desk. Not desk, casting.
Hello, I'm here in the booth, once again joined by Frumpy Bear. He's lightning fast getting from the desk up to the booth. But we are ready for overtime. Or, I mean, are you ready for overtime, Frumpy Bear?
No, not really, but I mean,
Here's
I guess
Packers a shot from deep, looking for the far side. He grazes that post. Bug with a good opportunity. It's blocked by Monsters Blue. Sorry to interrupt you, but the action got started a little sooner than I thought it would. Do you have any opening words here? Lieno to the middle. Let's skip it. Sorry. Here's Lieno out of the corner, looking to get another pass off. That first one almost connected and could have ended overtime in less than 30 seconds. Lieno getting the pullback on Packers. He was the overtime hero for Houston last season in one of their playoff games. I don't really remember which one, but I guarantee you he scored an important goal at some point.
Yeah, Liano stepping into a different role this season than he was in
Game
last
3.
season. Was more of a winger-esque type player with Robe last season, and this season stepped into more of a center role, more of a puck-dominant role with Jail behind him. Right now, Jail playing aggressive on the forecheck,
right
so
now,
Liano will drop back.
Right now, I believe it's Jail playing center and Liano playing defense, which makes it 2 wingers that they've put on defense. Jail looking for a short side opportunity. Winner not quite fully on that post, as you expect him to be, but Jail unable to stuff that one in. Packers has it, trying to clear. Jail getting the pullback. Still maintaining pressure. He's been on the ice this entire period for the first minute and a half. Packers going down the ice, looking to make something happen, but can't get anything to go. Here's Jail out of his own corner. Both Jail and Packers have to be low on stamina. Jail looking for the middle. Lieno gets the shot away, and Winner 16 comes out to make the save. Good positioning there from the Vezina nominee.
Yeah, 2 Vezina nominees in this game, so very exciting matchup all around. But this goalie duel is one of the better ones you'll see all playoffs.
Here's Jail pulling it back off the boards, trying to get a quick shot away to surprise Winner. He's able to find that one with the glove, even though it was going wide. Wad Zero taking it up the ice out of his own zone, not facing too much pressure until Greatness stops him. Arden B ended up trying to find it, but Tindor pings it away from him. Arden tries to carry it down. Tindor and ohLuvv will play ping pong in the neutral zone. Arden out to ohLuvv trying to find a pass to the middle, but they're not able to connect. Greatness now in the corner. Tindor and him will fight on the boards here. ohLuvv trying to get one to the middle. Greatness will help him out. And this Minnesota second line once again looking dominant. ohLuvv tries to get the shot away. Tindor blocks it. Gets past Tindor to P3. Saved by winner 16. Rebound lands behind the net, and Tindor will take the reins here for Orlando as he sends it up the short side. Greatness tries to receive it, but whiffs over it. Wadzero will take it down the ice as he capitalizes on that mistake. Tries to pull it back, but the Greatness, a.k.a. Agrushka, reads it well. Wad trying to find a pass to the middle, and that could have been dangerous had Minnesota's defenders pinged that. It would have ended up in an own goal. I've definitely been in that situation a couple times, but luckily they see the puck and they don't click the puck. Here's Ardeby up the boards for ohLuvv. That doesn't go very far as Herb is able to shut that one down. He's got it with Greatness on him behind the net. Herb takes it to the other side. Gets it stuck on the net. Greatness able to pull it out. Trying to clear, but he can't quite get there. Finally able to get it up as Liano tries to find it up. Jail a quick change for Greatness as Minnesota's full first line on to match Orlando's. Packers nearly gets a good opportunity as Jail coughed it up at his own zone. Jail looking for the cross. Monsters blue there with Bug behind him, and he can't quite get a grip on that puck. Bug with a good ping from behind. Monster pulling it out of the corner, though. Nearly gets a chance. Orlando playing good defense in their own zone, though. Monster to Liano in the middle, and a good chance there. Just exterminated by the Orlando defense. Jail bringing it in. Monsters blue prime chance, and winner 16 slides over to save the day. Here is Liano looking for something from the blue line. It's pinged away by Packers. He maintains the pressure onto Jail, but lets him do his thing as he takes it back into his zone to regroup.
And winner 16 having just a fantastic game so far for Orlando. Really showing why he is a Vezina.
Liano for Monsters blue, and winner somehow drops it. I almost thought he brought that into his own net. Here's Jail still maintaining pressure. Minnesota is keeping this relentless offense going. Packers trying to find Bug up the ice. Temporary relief here for Orlando. Bug in the corner looking for something, but the pass is way behind Packers. Birdie W won't be able to find anything from deep. Packers trying to get something going, but Orlando has really let this game fall out of focus here. Getting a bit of spark plug offense here, though, from Packers. And Wad out of the corner, behind with Jail. Tries to find the middle, but just whiffs on the second hit. That was crucial. ohLuvv for Ardeby from deep. His shot is blocked by Tindor. Packers another shot from deep. We're seeing teams just try everything now. Tango makes the save. ohLuvv, one last chance. Ardeby. And Tindor is able to block that one. Orlando holds on in overtime as we are going to go to another one. And this game has certainly been an interesting one. We're going to go back up to our desk. Bursk, let him hear it.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for another round of commentating. What a period. Minnesota Ducks looking like woodpeckers out there, trying to chip through a wall that is winner 16. It just seems there's nothing they can do. High quality shots, and they just can't get through. Frumpy Bear, what do you think that Minnesota needs to change to get through winner 16?
Honestly, they should just keep doing what they're doing. I mean, they're getting so much offensive pressure, and you just gotta trust what you're doing if you're up 12-6 in shots, and just think that eventually one of these will have to go in.
Yeah, very true. Just keep on chipping away. And on the other side, Orlando, I believe, only having 1 or 2 shots this period. What have they been doing wrong this period, and what do they need to get into this game, Robe?
I mean, yeah, I think they're Minnesota are doing a pretty good job of pinging any passes or crosses they try putting in, and on the other end, Orlando have been struggling to click the crosses away. They always go to winner. He's been good so far, but I don't know if that'll keep up, 12-6 in shots.
Yeah, very true. He must fail at some point. Youppi, you were talking about how two Titans were almost clashing, JL and Packers, and JL making an upset. Do you think this is still the case? And do you think he's the reason why they're getting so many shots?
Yeah, I think he's been doing pretty good. I think the worst thing that JL could do now is he's starting to lean into his offense a little too much, and that's where Packers is starting to get chances to, counter. As long as he stays on the defensive side of the puck most of the time, they'll be fine. He's doing good.
Okay, thank you, Youppi, and I'll send it back up to Dom and I to, commentate.
We're back for the second overtime. Packers making his way forwards off the face-off, but that will be an FOV. It's an FOV on Orlando, so we'll see Bug take the face-off here. Liano off the face-off, trying to get it through the defense. Won't be able to do it on his own. Bug taking it back the other way. JL lagging in his own zone. Bug takes it into the corner. Has an opportunity to the middle for Packers, and he's not able to get to it. A fraction of a second too late. Bug's another big to the middle. And Monsters Blue able to block it. Bug once again still with possession. Looking for a pass to Packers. Tango making an impossible glove there. JL seeming to have regained his footing after that lag spike. Trying to get it out of his own zone, but whiffs over it. Packers able to steal, takes the shot to the near side, and Tango makes another glove save to keep this game alive. Bug out of the corner, looking for a shot. Tango slides into it. Another excellent save from two excellent goalies, putting on the display tonight of why they are Vezina nominees. Minnesota on the attack now. JL out of the corner, trying to get it through Packers, but just one too many moves, and Packers is able to come in and steal it. JL getting a quick pullback on him, though, not letting up the pressure. Gets it behind the Orlando net. Packers chasing him closely. JL in the corner. Monsters Blue waiting in the slot. Still with pressure on Packers. It's out to Arden B at the point. Looking to get an opportunity out of the corner. Trying to pass to the middle. Nobody home for Minnesota there. But Orlando able to block the passing lane. Herbie sends it back the other way. Tries to put pressure on him, but it's quickly whisked out by Greatness up for Ardoggy. Ardoggy behind the Orlando net with Tindor. Tindor trying to break it out, but Arden B coming in the secondary forward here for the Minnesota Grey Ducks. Tindor able to beat Arden behind his own net and clear it out. Greatness sends it right back in, though. Arden will pressure Tindor's P3, makes it out of the zone. Ardoggy now with possession in neutral ice. Herb tries to read the play, oversteps it, and Ardoggy not able to get a pass out to Arden B quick enough. Tindor reads the play. Tindor tries to pass up the ice for somebody, hoping somebody was in the middle there. Ardoggy, the insta-cross, won't work as Tindor was watching it like a hawk. Here's Wad 0 for Orlando. Trying to control the play here. Greatness to the middle. That pass won't work. Ardoggy with Wad 0 on the boards. Greatness helping him out. Ardoggy trying to gain possession, but Tindor blocks him. Wad 0 takes it the other way. Looking for a pass to the middle, and Herb was there, but it just escaped his grasp. Arden B takes it the other way. Tries to send it up for Ardoggy. Tindor taking it around the net. Ardoggy steals in the corner now. Both Ardoggy and Tindor. Tindor able to win these corner battles. He's had a good shift against Ardoggy, but their line has been on for nearly 2 minutes. Jail gets one up for Liano. He's got it past Birdie, and his shot is saved by Winner 16. He'll drop it. Liano able to maintain pressure off the drop, but Packers clears it right back out. Jail's stretch pass won't work. Orlando able to find themselves going the other way with it. Packers has it in the corner against Jail. Gets free. Looks for the middle. Bug not there to receive it. Miscommunication from the two forwards. Packers has it in the other corner, though. Jail able to bring it out of his own zone. Birdie W. Able to get it from Jail. Packers takes it right back the other way. Has it out of the corner. Looking for the middle. Once again, Bug just a little out of position. That could have been a great opportunity. But a missed one. Another one by Orlando.
This Orlando first line really applying the pressure here. They've had such a strong period compared to the rest of the rest of the game so far. Sorry, stumbling over my words a little bit, but
Here's Monsters Blue from the blue line. Looking to make it an end to this game. Liano to the middle. That's pinged away by Birdie. Minnesota still with some aggression, and it's pinged out by Packers. But yeah, Orlando's first line having a strong shift so far. As they have really applied the pressure, it's just been the miscommunication between Packers and Bug that I feel has been the really detriment to why they haven't scored yet. Here's Wad0 off the bench for Orlando, full on Stam. Or at least, I'm not sure if he's full. He might be. He's ready to go on the ice, though. It's out to Arden B at the point. He'll take it all the way down into the other zone. Has Ardoggy waiting in the middle. Wad0 blunders in the corner. And Arden B's almost able to get the pass out, but Wad recovers. Wad to the middle. Herb there. Save. Tango. Rebound is out to Wad. But Arden B hits it away from him. Wad in the corner now looking for a pass. That won't go anywhere. He's forced out of the zone. Greatness. Back for it. P3's it up for Arden B. He's got space. But Tindor shuts him down as he, I want to say, misplays it into the defender. Here's Ardoggy deep in his own zone. Last man back. Up for Grushka. Grushka tries to cross it for Arden B. Herb is there to clear the threat, and we are going to triple overtime here in game one. Let's go up to our very energized and enthusiastic desk host, Bursk.
Thank you very much. It is looking like it is almost starting to storm at the start of the period, but then they kind of fall off. We just see clouds in the distance, and the Minnesota Grey Dogs are trying to fly away from the clouds, but the pressure is really starting to build up on Orlando's side, offensive side. Frumpy Bear, what is your opinion on this period as a whole?
Yeah, Orlando really had a really strong period, in my opinion. Well, Minnesota still got some good opportunities, but it really felt like Orlando was knocking on the door there, especially early in that period.
Yeah, very true. And it's not been a very interesting shot-wise period compared to, first overtime. What changed from these two periods, Roby?
Orlando were playing very aggressively and I think taking a little more risk. Packers has been chasing Gel around the net now, and two really good chances off of that in the first minute of the game. I think they put up like 3 shots that were, and one of them was like really good. It was a great save from Tango. So yeah, definitely better.
Yeah, very true. Tango is looking very great as well, and as well as Winner is. Youppi, do you think this game is going to end up being a goalie diff game?
I feel like that's kind of impossible at this point. Both goalies have been so good, I feel like no matter what, if they concede on their next shot, they still, had a good game.
Very true. I am going to send it back up to Domini, who's going to cast the triple overtime. You're muted, by the way. I don't know.
Good comms, Bursk. Damoni seems to be away from his headset, so I'll take
And
over
I
for
am
a
muted.
second.
That's
and he's
great.
back.
That's awesome.
Thank
But
goodness.
no victor decided yet. Both teams fighting for this Game 1 win to give themselves the momentum in the series. Jail in his own zone, nearly defeated by Packers, gets the cross to Liano, nearly has a shot opportunity, but just couldn't find the angle. Liano behind the net, trying to get something going. Birdie W defending him. Liano to the middle. Art Monsters Blue nearly able to capitalize, but once again, Minnesota, just the circumstances weren't right to generate a shot. Here's Jail. Trying to go up the ice, but Packers playing very aggressive forechecking here. Jail shoots into his own goalie. Packers trying to get it away from him, but Jail crit chains it up the ice, pulls it back, takes the shot, and winner 16 makes his 13th save of the night. Off a deep shot from Jail. He's got pressure on the rebound. Bug trying to take it out, and he will clear his own blue line. But Ardoggy off the bench for Minnesota, able to take it right back in. Jail to the middle. Winner 16 gloving it down, playing it to the corner. Arden B will pressure that one against Packers. Packers P3s it out. Bug able to help him out. Wad 0 now. It's all up to him to get it into the zone, and he will. Wad out of the corner. A massive hit by Agrushka. Not called. Ardoggy goes the other way up the ice, trying to get it past Tindor, but won't be able to do it. Greatness. A pass for Ardoggy's pinged down by Wad 0. Herb Humid from deep. Can't get a shot opportunity. Herb, the insta-cross. Wad 0's there, and Ardoggy gets the ping off first. A foot race there to the puck that could have decided the game if Wad 0 had landed that shot. Ardoggy the across to Arden B. Will this be it? Arden hits the near post. Winner able to clear it. Still no victor here. Greatness up the ice. Ardoggy will chase it. Tindor behind his own net. Arden B pinching on the other side. Gets the pass to the middle. Ardoggy's there. And the crouch there for Orlando could have been deadly, but they were able to clear it away from the middle. Wad 0 goes back the other way, has Ardoggy behind him. There will be a delayed penalty on the play, and it will be on Minnesota. I believe somebody may have hit Wad as he was crit chaining it down the ice. It will be Ardoggy going to the box. Grumpy Bear, how integral is this for Minnesota that one of their best penalty killers is going to the box right now?
I mean, yeah, it's big, but I mean, since neither team took a timeout. Oh, never mind. Orlando takes a timeout.
Orlando taking a
yeah, no,
timeout
it definitely is big. You're putting a lot on the plate of Liano against this first line for Orlando, but I mean, if Jail can get that puck behind his own net, we know how good at touch farming Jail is, so he might be able to kill this one out. But 45 seconds is a very, very long time.
Yeah, the 45-second power play has really proven to make penalties a little more punishing here. And this current Blockey meta, I guess. Power plays are a lot more important, and Orlando looking to capitalize here with their full first line against Jail and Liano. Jail wins the faceoff, a crucial one there for Minnesota. Packers taking it right back in. Liano on him in the corner.
If ever this Minnesota team needed Jail to just play really disciplined, it's this power play here. He can't afford to leave his teammate in a 2-on-1.
Absolutely, he is capable. It's up to him, though. Bug gets the pullback off, the deceiving move, trying to get the shot away, and he does, but it's blocked. 14 seconds off on this power play. Packers to the middle. Tango with a nice glove to perhaps save the game there. Jail pay threes it down the ice. Birdie W, one last opportunity, and Tango comes up big once again with an incredible glove. That'll be it for the power play. Grey Ducks go the other way. Jail making his way down the ice. Ardoggy in the middle, awaiting that pass. Jail trying to get it off. Gets it. Ardoggy there. Wad 0 able to clear.
You know, numbers not as pretty for Tango because he didn't face as many shots, but
watch out, Ardoggy to the middle. Nearly
Just
gets the opportunity there. Ardoggy for Arden B. Tindor able to ping that pass down up for Wad 0 now. Wad couldn't get that pass off. ohLuvv, too much pressure now in the corner. Him and Tindor. This battle is taken behind the net. Tindor, the eventual victor there as he gets it up the ice and cleared out of his own zone. But Ardent B with good pressure to bring it back in. 1:44 left in this third overtime. WOD0 trying to find it up the ice. Tango will play it to his teammate, Igrushka. Ardent B taking it past Tindor. The pass to the middle is there for ohLuvv, but he can't connect with it. Untimely whiff there from the Minnesota superstar. And play will go on. Here's Tindor behind his net, trying to find it up for WOD0. Tindor, still with pressure for Orlando. Greatness back in his own zone with plenty of room. WOD0 takes advantage as Greatness loses it. Not to any pressure or anything, he just whiffed on it. But he's not able to get any offense. Here's Packers for WOD, or sorry, not Packers, Birdie for WOD. Packers hopping on the ice now for Orlando. WOD0 changing off for Bug. Full first lines on here for both teams. Birdie W up for Packers, 42 seconds left. Packers looking to make his way up the ice, but it proves to be a difficult task as Liano and Jail both able to shut him down. Liano takes it into the Orlando zone. 28 seconds to go. Birdie W getting it out of the corner away from danger. Liano trying to get the pullback on him, but Birdie too strong. Packers receives the feed from Birdie, but not without pressure from Jail. 12 seconds to go. Packers in the corner looking for a pass to the middle for Bug. He's still looking for it. Bug there! Misses wide with the P3. Didn't have the angle on it. 2 seconds to go. Minnesota will ice this in the corner. And that'll be it for the third overtime period. We are going to see 2 full games of hockey here played before we see a Game 1 winner. Bursk, how are we feeling? The resident European desker. I'm sure it's late for you.
I have school in the morning and it is 2 a.m. I am starting to get tired and we have played 2 games of Blockey Hockey now. And we are starting to see this on the players as well with the first penalty coming out. Are the players maybe starting to become tired? Is this a pattern we'll we'll see more of as the game goes on? What is your thoughts about this from people?
Yeah, I mean, it's really started to become more back and forth, and you know, both goalies have really just been spectacular tonight.
Very true. Both teams are playing pretty good defense and like decent offense, but nothing just seems to be going in. Why do you think that is the case, Robe?
I do think Minnesota have slowed down a little bit. I think the Storm, like as the game went on, both teams kind of slowed, but I think Storm have remained, playing quickly. I don't really know how to word that, but I mean they've just been a lot better. In the shot department, they've been better. And I think Minnesota, they still have a chance to win the game. They've also had a few good looks.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
ways.
Oh, okay. Yeah, done. Youppi, do you think that who do you think is going to save this game and save us from staying here for too long? And he's muted, I think. He is.
Herbie who mead.
Okay, and I'll send it back up to Dom and I.
Herbie Hoovy does have a playoff overtime goal in his career. Will he be the hero tonight? It remains to be seen. Interesting take considering the Minnesota second line has been a lot more dominant than the first line comparatively. But I'm a believer.
Yeah, Herbie Human's the GOAT.
Both these teams have fought very hard to get past the opposing team's goaltender. And both have failed. Here's Jail, trying to find a pass up the middle. Packers trying to steal. Dangerous formation there for the Grey Ducks. Packers nearly getting a breakaway there. Jail taking it up the ice. Liano back for it. Packers pressuring for Orlando. Lieno able to crit chain it past him. Birdie W takes the torch from Packers on defense. Jail to the middle. Monsters Blue not able to receive that pass. And there will be a delayed penalty on the play. It will be against Minnesota once again. And do you know what happened there, Frumpy Bear?
I didn't see where the hit was, but again, a bad penalty to take at this stage because, I mean, you give Orlando another power play here. Jail and Monsters Blue gonna be tasked to kill it.
And that will be an FOV. There will be a face-off violation on the play. So seconds will bleed off the clock for the power play. Packers pulling it back, looking for a shot. Nearly finds the far side there. Finds a pass to the middle for Bug. It's pinged away. Jail now behind his own net. Packers chasing him down.
Overtime.
Thank you, Bursk.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bursk.
Thank you, Burst.
Here is Packers out of the corner. Sorry, that threw me off a little bit. Packers in the corner, looking for the dagger here to end it in the fourth overtime. Has a pass to the middle loaded, and it's pinged away by Jail. And may kill the penalty. Birdie, one last opportunity. 1-0 from deep, save by Tango. And he has come up big. Both penalty kills here for this Minnesota team. Monsters Blue out of the box. He's going to go off for a change here. WOD0 out of the corner, looking to put the moves on Jail, but he reads one of the pullbacks, and he's able to clear it out of his own zone for the time being. WOD0 reapplying the pressure, though. Has it behind the Minnesota net. Herb Umid waiting patiently in the bottom corner of the circle. WOD getting a shot away. Tango narrowly making the save. He slid to the far side, thinking the shot would be there. I believe WOD may have been going through the middle there, or the short side. WOD trying to cut to the middle. Not able to get there. Here's Tindor. Getting a pass. Trying to get a stretch pass up for Herb. But it's all the way to the Minnesota defender Greatness. Herb still able to pressure, though. Has it in the corner. Tries to get a pass out for WOD0. Pinged by Ardog. He ping-pongs around in the zone. Greatness has it behind his own net. WOD0 with good pressure, though. Trying to pull it back off of his stick. And Ardoggy able to momentarily clear it. Great stretch pass intercepted by WOD0, and his shot from deep is once again saved by Tango. Orlando has evened the shots after it was 12-5 in the third period. And they're really starting to turn the tide on this game here in the 7th period. Arden B getting it out from behind his own net. Right to the Orlando defender, Tindor. He'll go off for a change. Birdie W, fresh off the bench, trying to get a pass up for Herb. Herb receives it, just punts one down the ice. He'll go off to change. Bug, forechecking here. Gets it out of the corner. Won't be able to get any offense out of it, though. Pulls it back, puts himself off sides. Packers now working in the neutral zone against Ardoggy. Packers pulling it back, looking for the opportunity from deep. But he won't get it. Here's Bug with the pullback. Intercepted by Monsters Blue. A good read there, but Birdie W back on defense, able to stop that one. Monster gets a good move off and a good shot, but it's saved by Winner 16, and Greatness's opportunity is deemed offsides.
Yeah, Orlando doing a good job here offensively, and Tango just stonewalling them.
Here's Packers, wins it forward off the faceoff. Lieno gets the pullback, saved by Winner 16. A stretch pass up for Packers, makes it to his stick, but Jail takes it right off of him. Packers down the near boards. Jail still on him, trying to negate that corner pass. He's able to get a stretch pass up for Lieno. Lieno pulling it back, trying to get through Bug, but he can't do it. Jail once again up for Lieno. He's able to get it into the Orlando zone this time. He's still got pressure. Bug and Lieno battling for it behind the Orlando net. It's out to the point where Packers will try to pull it back, but Jail proving to be effective pressure there. WOD0 off the bench nearly gets a good opportunity, but he loses it on the bench. May have gotten caught up on the boards. Jail from behind his own net effortlessly glides past Herb, takes a shot himself. It's blocked by Tindor. Lieno, the cross to Monster is blue. That one fails to connect. WOD0 will steal it and go the other way. Jail will once again take it from behind his own net. P3's it up the middle. Nearly a blunder there as Tindor almost got a shot out of it, but his teammate's able to collapse on it to prevent any opportunity for Orlando. He's Tindor behind the net looking for a pass to the middle, and that won't make it through. Ardoggy up the ice. Arded B with a good shot opportunity, and Winner 16's able to make the glove. Arded B trying to get a pass to the middle from behind the net. Ardoggy's shot save. Winner 16, excellent slide to read that one. Still with pressure is Ardoggy, but he can't bury it. Minnesota just can't seem to get these opportunities going. Greatness from the far corner of the zone, not able to pound that one home. Ardoggy now, it's up to him. He passes across for Arded B. Herb Humid reads that one. 18 seconds to go in the fourth overtime. Ardoggy for Arden. Arden to the middle, and Ardoggy gets it! He's got the magic touch from the slot, and Minnesota have taken game one late in the fourth overtime.
Yeah, what a great game from both teams, and a really promising start to this series. And, you know, it puts all the excitement onto game two, which I believe is this weekend at some point, but we don't have much time left, Demoni, before our next games. Probably get this on the road.
Yeah, our next game was supposed to be 30 minutes ago. We'll go to a very, very short break before heading to our next game.
Hello and welcome back to the desk. We are here for game one of Milwaukee versus the President Trophy winning Calgary Wings. I'm Frumpy Bird, joined by Demoni, Stan, Youppi. We'll get into some score predictions here quickly because we don't have much time. Demoni, I'll start with you.
Hello, I'm taking Calgary 7-1.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, but I'll take Calgary 6-1. Stam.
I'll keep it somewhat modest considering Goriest is playing. So we'll go with like a 4-1 for CGY.
And Youppi.
Just to make sure Calgary wins and there's no funny business, I'm gonna take a 1-0 Milwaukee win.
If that actually happens, that would be so.
So I'm just
great.
making sure there's no guarantee.
You never know in BHL.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm doing
death
my good
guarantee.
friends in Calgary a
Yeah.
favor.
That's right. So you heard it here first. There's no death guarantee, so that means either team can win this game. I believe we have introductions, or can we skip those?
No, we're gonna skip those because we're a little bit
Okay,
behind.
We are
A little
only about
bit,
30
just a
minutes,
little
but
bit.
we'll send it up to Demoni.
Oh, hello, it's me again. I was just on the desk, and now I'm here in the booth.
Ling
Surprise,
Ping
surprise.
on the first
Yeah,
line.
Ling Ping. And looks like Shiesty888 will be making his BHL debut here in this game. So Milwaukee, the 8th seed, barely squeaking into playoffs. Past the Houston Bandits by just one mere game. One win over them. And here they are versus the monster Calgary Wings, who have made 3 straight finals and look to continue that streak. As even
my
in
God.
the postseason, they're stat padding. Ling Ping gets a pass out to Cat Cuddler. And Milwaukee registers the first shot of the game, and it was a really good quality one.
Yeah, that was a dot from Ling Ping. That was almost brilliant. They're winning in shots. Stop the count.
Stop the count. Here's Cat Cuddler off the draw, looking to make something happen. But Calgary reads it well. It's forced back into Goriest's end. Or Milwaukee's end, but it's technically Goriest's end since he's the defenseman. Missia bringing it into the zone. Goriest pulling it back. Missia wrapping around, looking for Bugged as he tries a sharp angle shot from the edge of the slot. Bugged looking to return the favor to Missia, but won't be able to get it. Goriest back on defense for Milwaukee. Gets it up the ice for Newblybridge. Newblybridge off the bench. Gets a shot away. Brown FN makes an excellent save there. And is Calgary taking this game seriously at all?
I think Milwaukee is just the best team of friendship and happiness of all time.
I think they're just fired up. I think the adrenaline's flowing, and they're trying to make something happen. Newblybridge registers a 3rd Milwaukee shot, and all of these have been great. Brown FN making some excellent saves to start this game. Here's Shiesty888. Tries to go down the boards. Recently drafted in, I believe, the 3rd round of the most recent draft. Not often you see those types of players make their BHL debut in their first season, especially on the biggest stage. I believe the last person to do that was Wapex, picked in the 3rd round, making his debut into the playoffs.
There's no way that's true. He definitely played the regular season.
It might be. He might have played the regular
Good narrative though. If it is
Good. That
if
is a good
the
narrative.
truth.
Maspin for Jalen Peter, and he knocks one in from the slot for Calgary's first of the night.
And Jalen Peter really is the win condition on this team. It's actually brilliant stuff from him. That was a good pass from Mason from the corner. Nice
Mason.
pass right into the slot. Jalen Peter, good finish, and you know, shots 3-1, but Calgary gets the first goal of this game.
Yeah, Calgary looking to reset the momentum there after a few mishaps defensively. Looks like Air Bear will be getting back into the net after going to the bench for maybe a refreshment of some sort. I'm not entirely sure. Could be shooting up PEDs. We might have to screen share him. Here's Bugged. From center ice, trying to get it his own opportunity, but he won't get it past Goriest. Missia now, taking the reins for Calgary. He's dispatched quickly by Goriest in the corner. Goriest pinging that one away on the blue line. Missia trying to get it past him, but isn't able to do so. Missia with a nice pullback, banks it off Air Bear, and he's able to clear it off his crease. Missia once again finding a near post chance, and he's just barely missing these. but Air Bear really not able to ping these pucks. Ping pongs across to Cat Cuddler. He's not able to get it. He gets it off Bug's stick, though. Ling ping across for Cat Cuddler. His P3 blocked by Glenny Boo. Glenny Boo will take it down to the ice. Cat Cuddler taking it the other way. It's Camper back with it now. He'll P3 it up the ice. Cat Cuddler for Milwaukee. The main puck chaser on this line. He changes off for Newbly Bridge. Wapex tries to make a name for himself there from the middle. He's unable to get his own shot. Camper caught lacking there as Jalen Peter receives a pass from Mason. Newbly Bridge hopping back on defense. Trying to take it up the ice himself. Mason taking it right back in. Newbly down the ice for Shiesty. That pass doesn't reach him. Mason tries to bang a P3 from the center. Shiesty receives it in neutral ice. He'll promptly take it right into two defenders. Here's Wapex. Back in his own corner. Chased by Shiesty. Wapex down into the Milwaukee corner. Trying to get the pullback off. He's hounded by Camper this time. Camper trying to clear. Wapex scoops it off the boards, though. Nearly gets a great opportunity, but it's pinged away by Newbly Bridge. Wapex still behind the Milwaukee net with it, though. Gets it away from Newbly Bridge. Tries a shot of his own. Saved by Air Bear. Wapex still with good pressure. Newbly Bridge pinging it out. Missio will receive it off the bench, looking for a shot. Save Air Bear. He'll glove it down and hold the rebound.
I don't even really know how to think about this game right now, to be completely honest with you. I mean, Milwaukee had 3 straight shots, and, you know, Calgary they're just like, they're not even like dominating, but what you would think would be happening so far in this game. They're kind of just like, Milwaukee's doing a surprisingly decent job hanging in there, but it definitely still feels like Calgary's in control.
It absolutely does. Gory is making good defensive work so far, and I mean, Milwaukee's subs aren't playing that horrendously. They're not exactly being a huge detriment to the team so far. But, I mean, this Calgary team is just too dominant, as there's a pass from Glenny Boo that finds the stick of Bugged for a surefire P3 past Air Bear.
Yeah, and, you know, Air Bear didn't have the best season so far this season. After a pretty strong rookie season, the season before in S25, and you know, it's been a rough campaign for him, and those DP3s have kind of been a kryptonite to him ever since the Boston series in S25, and you know, it's continuing to plague him, and Bugged with a nice shot towards the short side and able to sneak it home.
Here's Glenny Boo off the draw, looking to get something going for himself. Normally the defenseman on this line. Here's Goriest taking it up, trying to find Cat Cuddler down the ice, but the P3 is way too far in front of him. Brown FN able to find a glove somehow there. Missia pulling it back, facing pressure from Cat Cuddler, cuts into Bugged, who has a good shot opportunity past Goriest, but he's not able to get it there. Here's Goriest down the ice for Milwaukee. Tries to ping it to the middle for Cat Cuddler, but it's blocked by Mason. Jalen Peter to the middle. Wapex waiting there, but he's just too far to the edge for that pass. And that'll be it for the first period. Cat Cuddler killing that one behind his own net. And we'll go back up to the desk for our first intermission analysis.
I'm really missing all my friends up here. Oh, hey Youppi.
Hello.
Glad that you were able to join me. That seems. Oh, there's Demoni.
Hello. I forgot I was desking for a second.
That's
I
okay.
think Stan V also forgot.
Dan B might have also forgot.
Did he get lost on the way up? Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Oh, thank goodness. Anywho, yeah, that was a period for sure. Calgary kind of just doing what Calgary does, and they're up 2-0. Demoni, what do you think?
Calgary get puck. Sometimes they shoot puck, and sometimes they score. And Milwaukee does less of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Stan,
Hello.
if Milwaukee does have a chance in this game, what do they got to do differently?
I think the only thing they really can capitalize on is kind of the greed that we've been seeing a little bit from CGY. You can tell that Glennibu is obviously kind of feeling himself, just kind of playing the puck around with himself, and they're just doing random shit. And I think that they can capitalize off of doing that by maybe getting a goal, because Muskie's that team is kind of known for being able to capitalize on that. But they're not being able to generate that as much with the super team that they're playing against. So that's the only chance they have. But they have not been playing bad so far, in my opinion, for what they can do at least against this team.
Yeah, and Youppi, as being part of the team that broke Air Bear, what do you think his mentality needs to be to like kind of get back on the right foot here in this game?
I think he needs to focus on keeping pucks out of the net.
Would you say maybe that should be his job moving forward?
Yeah.
All right, excellent analysis, Youppi. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next period, and we'll send it back up to Demoni.
That is typically how it works in a blocky hockey game. We play 3 periods consecutively with intermissions in between, and that is how it's going to work here. Cat
Hopefully
Cudler starts off the second intermission by taking it forward. Glennibu takes it quickly back out of his own zone. Gorius with a weird pullback right into the forechecker, bugged. Nearly able to get a shot off of that. Gorius takes it out of his own zone, though. Right into Glennibu. Gorius in the neutral zone. There will be a delayed penalty on Calgary. Do you have any idea what happened there, Frumpy Bear?
Not a clue in the world, but it's a great call. Yep, Bug tripped him. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I saw it happen.
And I think Bugs deserves to be in that penalty box. He deserves to think about what he did.
Yeah.
Glennibu watching that P3 opportunity like a hawk. Gorius gonna try and get it there. Predictable. Missio wins the face-off. And he's able to clear his own zone somehow. Gorius finds himself offside. Cat Cudler will take this opportunity to forecheck Glennibu. Glenn bringing it out. Nearly crit chaining it past Gorius, which is a fairly hard feat. Gorius' biggest strength is being able to shut you down on defense if you're taking it into him. Here's Cat Cudler with a good move off the boards. Gets a shot away, saved by Browda Fen. Doesn't register as a shot as it was going towards the post. A little secret there. But nonetheless, I personally see it as a shot. Camper across. Cat Cudler, open shot, save Browda Fen. Rebound out to Shiesty, who nearly gets a shot away, but couldn't quite make the magic happen as Missia takes it from him. Ruins his BHL debut.
I just saw Shiesty get like a touch towards the net, and I was like, oh my god, he's going to score.
Here's Camper from deep, saved by Browda Fen. Wapex the other way. His shot hits the near post, and he's able to knock the rebound in. Wapex scores Calgary's 3rd of the night.
Yeah, what a dot from big Browda Fen there. I mean, all of the Milwaukee players, after Camper ripped that shot, just kind of all went towards the puck, and, Brow just smacked it past all of them, and Wapex was open. And then he hit a P3 off the post from about 20 blocks away, and Air Bear wasn't able to get back in time to hit it away.
Yeah, and Air Bear not having the greatest performance. Obviously, the shots he's faced haven't been entirely in his favor, but I feel like you've got to come up with a save on one of these. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, you would hope so, but it's
Here's
been that
Wapex.
kind of.
There's a good save by Air Bear. Good read, getting back across to save Wapex's 2nd shot opportunity. Good stuff there from Air Bear. Camper out of his own corner. Mason there on the boards, shutting down Shiesty. Here's Wapex from the middle, getting a couple pullbacks to try and fool Camper, but he can't get through the
Oh.
Milwaukee defense. Camper finds Jalen Peter a million blocks behind him somehow, but he's not able to generate any offense off of it.
I didn't know Camper could do that. He just skill expressed everywhere. That was fantastic from him.
Camper is he's a sleepy pullback demon.
He's
will say that.
like quietly mechanical.
He is. He really is.
Oh my god. Oh.
And Glenny Boo hops off the bench and destroys the hopes and dreams of Shiesty 888 once again.
I thought Jalen
As he
Peter just had
hangs
a
his head
beautiful
as he
balance
heads to the
Shiesty.
bench. Here's Gorius to the middle.
Oh.
Cat Cuddler wide open. Glenny Boo able to ping that with the skin of his teeth.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I learned that expression from my 5th grade teacher.
I couldn't imagine
maybe
trying
it
to
was
hit a
like
puck
4th
with the
or
skin of
3rd
my
grade.
teeth.
I would probably say like,
That might hurt.
youch.
Oh, would you?
Probably let out a big ol' youch.
Fair
Here's
enough.
Milwaukee trying to get some offense going from the ice, I guess. Here's Gorius trying to find Limping up the boards. Why is Glenny Boo clip farming in a playoff game? Because he is playing against the Milwaukee Muskies.
I mean, you can't even diss Ling Ping. He hasn't even been that bad this
No,
game.
he really hasn't. He hasn't been that bad.
He's throwing up some dimes today.
Camper up for Ling Ping again. Maspa taking it back and quickly clearing it out of his own zone. Camper receives that pass though. Calgary not even really communicating a whole lot this game, not taking it very seriously, and yet they still find themselves up 3-0. At least from my point of view. It does not look like they're taking it very seriously. Here's
I
Jalen
mean,
Peter trying to
just-
find Mason.
You just never know what's going on in the VC of another team. It's hard to say.
Especially Calgary. I mean, it's
Yeah. I mean, what could they possibly like? Do you think Wapex just made a comment?
Shiesty.
Probably not.
oh, Shiesty nearly pulling it off the stick of the reigning Norris winner.
Oh,
It
he's
would
got
have been
it.
so tough if he scored that. Here's Mason up the ice. Jalen Peter looking for a shot.
save.
Save. Air Bear. Mason with the rebound.
Save.
Another save from Air Bear.
Oh, Air Bear was lagging,
yeah,
and he still made the save. He's
That-
tough.
that is why he's #1.
What?
Here is a
what?
pass to the middle, and Air Bear once again just scaring Mason away from hitting that puck. He said, no thank you.
Oh,
Mason
okay.
pinging it off. Air
Oh,
Bear
wow.
gets the bank in, and Missia pulled that off earlier this game.
What a save.
Somehow he's been able to clear it off both times. Wapex across. Mason there for the shot. Air Bear trying to read it. And Mason, once again, he's just really, really scared of this Air Bear guy. He does not want to score on him. He's afraid of
does
what
not
he'll
want
do
to
to him
score.
after the game.
This Milwaukee team they just are so like unorganized. I don't think anyone actually knows who they're supposed to be covering when they need to play defense.
I don't think they know who their line mates are. I mean, to be fair, Ling Ping and Shiesty have not played a regular season game. The
Oh,
season
Lord.
has bugged. Gets a last-second goal here in the second period. He lands one from the slot, assisted by Missia.
Yeah, I mean,
Any thoughts?
I have a couple thoughts, but they're not very interesting, I would say.
I also have a couple thoughts, but they're not really about this game on hand. I'm thinking about how my partner surprised me today. They came into my room unexpected with a basket full of goods for me, and I was like, "Hey, I have to commentate Blockey Hockey. It'll just be like an
That's
hour.
nice.
Don't
That's
worry,
nice and
it'll
funny.
just be like an hour." And
That's
it's been an
nice.
hour 30, and I'm feeling very tired because I woke up at 6:30 a.m.
Wow, working man over here.
I am a working man. I'm part of the. I'm really.
Oh, the desk.
Yeah, you got it.
Welcome
You got
back
it.
to the desk. It is just me and Stan V. We have lost our two companions. Maybe they'll appear at some point.
Nope,
but
no, I'm here. I forgot how to spell media.
Oh, okay. I thought that you guys were just figments of my imagination for a second. Oh, there's Youppi is asleep now at the desk. Very professional. Anywho, 4-0. Calgary doubles their lead. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
Stan, did you really expect
yeah, you were
anything
not
different out of this game?
No, not particularly. It went as about as I expected. Honestly, it is still relatively impressive what Milwaukee's putting up when Milwaukee do have their full roster and or CGY have their full roster, and so it's not like 5-9. It's not bad for Milwaukee standards, but it's kind of how you expected this
Yeah,
game
I
to go.
mean, the last time these two teams played, I believe Calgary won about 8-0 or something along those lines. So,
Yeah,
4-0 is definitely a step up.
yeah.
And, Kess and the people on the outside of the desk are getting a little dizzy here. Demoni,
oh,
hi.
That's just dopamine farming.
where? Who's
Yeah,
top?
no, I
Okay,
agree.
it's you.
Anywho,
You, Frumpy Bear.
let's see. Are you impressed? I'm sorry.
Am I
Yeah,
impressed?
yeah,
Do
with
you have
Prattifed?
any other questions for me?
No, not really.
All right.
Yeah, truly. Yeah. You having fun over there, UP?
No.
Okay. Oh, we got, thankfully, only one more period to go here for this game day, and we'll begrudgingly send it back to Demoni for the last 6 minutes.
Blockey hockey is my favorite sport in the world. But God, is this boring. Third period underway. Let's make it a quick one.
I agree. No goals.
No goals.
No stoppages.
Or 3 goals. From Calgary, obviously.
Oh, to activate the timer. No, I see.
Yeah, we need
No, you're
mercy
thinking
rule.
ahead.
Yeah. I'm a level above you in terms of my cognitive thinking skills.
Cap. I don't believe you
Cap.
have those.
Yeah. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. What can I say? Here's Bugged. He's going to do something with the puck. That is not going to result in a Milwaukee goal. Or maybe it will. But it doesn't. Here's Gleniboo. P3 up the ice. That goes nowhere. Gory is able to take advantage of that. Bugged. Taking it up the boards. Passing it across for Missia. Gleniboo trying to find Missia. And Calgary just going to take it back and regroup. Lingping. Formerly Chaos Flicks. Forechecking here for Milwaukee. Gleniboo up for Wapex. Camper 5-1-1-9-2. Here's Wait and
Oh,
Air
okay.
Bear has given up.
He might be lagging a little bit. Don't quote. Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
there he is. And he's just
back.
realized that he's conceded a goal.
Yeah, cool. So that's a goal for sure. Wapex showing off the bag a little bit, but I mean, it's shooting practice. So there is no one even in the net. So I mean, you can't really be too impressed. But 5-0. We get a stoppage, which might be worst case scenario.
Unfortunate stoppage. This game was supposed to end probably about 30 minutes ago. But alas, Orlando and Minnesota had to have the game of the year.
Yeah, what a contrast of
That
games
was
we've had tonight, Demoni.
that was a really good game. Don't get me wrong.
Was it worth this though? What?
I don't know. I love
I
this
mean,
game, but I'm doing
who
this for free.
knows? Do we
and I
believe in the
only have
5
so
goal
much time
comeback
left.
from Milwaukee? I'm gonna say
No.
no.
Here's Wapex. There's a save from Air Bear. Maspin trying to make something happen. Wapex trying to get it around Newbley Bridge. He hits a pullback on him. Wapex doing something.
I mean, this Milwaukee team, I guess you could say, took a step from last season. They went winless last season. They did make the playoffs this season, but last team in and down 5-0, starting 2 non-BHLers, unfortunately.
Yeah,
in this one.
unfortunate scheduling. I mean, Milwaukee, I could see playing a lot better with their 2 starters, but I mean,
I
they
just,
just didn't
when
really
is
look
that gonna
good
happen?
against Calgary last time they played them.
They were missing
And I-
people then too, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, with how scheduling seems to be playing out in this series, that this might be the best that it gets for Milwaukee. Unfortunately,
I would say they still have their core players.
that
And
Gorius,
Gorius,
Newbly Bridge, Cat Cutler,
Cat Cutler, Air Bear, Camper.
missing. Oh, and Camper. Sorry, didn't mean to forget about him. But
And, I mean, Air Bear is their starting goalie.
yeah, but there is a pretty decent contrast for this team to play their best when they're missing Zulus and Concord compared to having Shiesty 888 and Ling Ping in the game.
I will add this Milwaukee team, their only 4 wins were on a 4-game winning streak in the middle of the season. Really just a
Wow.
hot team that has crashed and burned.
Okay.
And, there's a perfect example of that. As Missia just pounds one in from center ice. Air Bear, not entirely sure what happened there, but he didn't save it. And Calgary find themselves up 6-0. One
Now-
closer to my 7 million prediction.
You can say that if Milwaukee scores a goal here, I'm a genius because my prediction would be right. That's about it. Anywho, call it early, but I think we might be seeing our first team punching their ticket to the next round. This is
And
only game 1, but I don't believe what I am saying is that insane.
perhaps our first team punching their tickets to Cancun as well.
I mean, I think the tickets were already booked. It was just a matter of time.
Yeah, matter of time. That's a good shout. Good reference.
It's like it's a matter of time until this barn burner of a game is over.
Here's Jalen Peter from behind the net. Maspin. What are you? My wallet and keys. Thank you. Here is Wapex from outside the zone.
Ooh,
To make
big
something
save.
happen. Good save there from Air Bear. Here's Newbly Bridge. Trying to find a pass to the middle to make his best friend
I think he
Frumpy Bear
forgot
proud.
something. I think he forgot something.
I think he forgot to pass the puck.
Or I think he just forgot the puck, to be completely frank.
I think. And here's Mason forgetting to shoot it.
I mean, this is just shameless at this point.
It really is.
Oh,
Cat Cutler
no!
looking for a shot. He was in the yellow there.
Oh no!
Couldn't quite land the perfect timing on that shot.
Perfect timing.
Perfect. Oh, perfect time. Bust down my AP. Here is. Here's bugged. Here's bugged.
Oh my God.
Oh, Cat Cutler.
Aw. Aw.
Oh, here's Glenny Boo. Here, for the last 40 seconds, let's
Oh
just
my God,
act like
Link Ping.
excited
Oh my
Milwaukee
God,
fans.
Link
Link Ping.
Ping.
Oh, bang!
no!
Oh, Cat Cutler, come on. You've been so reliable for us all season, bro. Come on. Come on. You can make it happen. If anybody, it's you.
Oi, bruv. Even.
Oi, bro. Oi, Cat Cutler, bruv. Do you need to sub in for Peter? He's back from his deployment.
His hiatus.
Back from his deployment, mate. Yeah, he's like joining the Navy or something, I think. Here's Missy. Oh, okay.
Lord have mercy.
And here we go. Mercy
Oh,
mentioned.
Lord.
There's the Mercy
Oh,
little
thank
timer.
God, at the end of the game.
And that will be it. Missia
Hey,
ends this with a
GG's
banger.
now.
7-0 Calgary is your final score. And I think Milwaukee may have just forgotten to win.
I think they tried. I just think this might have been the best.
I think they
could've
forgot how.
done. Anywho, what a great game day. Have a good night, guys.
She said, bust down my AP. Perfect timing. Good night, Blockey Hockey.